Be ready? Start. One of the limitations placed by the statute on the powers and the courts to elect six of its members to the executive council is that two of the persons so elected must be members who themselves were elected as members of the court by the registered graduate staff. Out of the six persons elected by the court to the membership of the executive council, four were persons who had been elected to the court by the registered graduate staff, but the respondent was not one of those of four persons of the act read with course of the first statute relating to the court. The Chancellor of the University is empowered to appoint not more than 15 persons to the members of the court, and by letter the Chancellor, in the exercise of the powers so vested in him, appointed the respondent to be member of a university court in place. Stop. The express words in the letter of appointment which are relevant for the constitution of the petition are with effect from the date of the former's retirement, that is the retirement of the respondent from the post of professor and head of the department of political science of the Allahabad University with March 12, 1954 for the residue of the term for office of it is admitted by the parties, and in this letter reference to March 12 is a mistake for March 12. Stop. The respondent admittedly retire from the university with effect, and consequently his nomination to the membership of the court commences with effect from its retirement and was to last till the question which arose before the university authorities was whether the respondent continued to be member of the executive council. Stop. Steno. We find that the rules of the central government in this behalf are of the year 1955, which are skeleton in nature. Stop. There is an imperative and immediate need for updating these rules, thereby including comprehensive provisions in the light of the discussion contained above, incorporating the aforesaid and other principles so as to provide suitable guidelines to those who have to consider such applications for grant of parole. Stop. We are hopeful that this aspect shall be given due consideration at the appropriate level by the Government of India. Stop. For this purpose, a copy of this judgment may also be sent to the Ministry of Law and Justice, Government of India. Stop. As already noted above, the appellant has been convicted under TADA and given the life imprisonment. Stop. As per the jail custody certificate dated April 13, 2017, produced before us, the appellant had undergone 9 years, 10 months and 29 days of incarceration till that date. Stop. It means that as of now the appellant has undergone the sentence of more than 10 years. Stop. We have mentioned above about the request of the appellant for release on parole and rejection thereof. Stop. The communication dated November 10, 2015 of the Government of India to the Home Department of the State of Rajasthan conveys that the appellant's case for 20 days of parole has been rejected in view of the adverse reports of the concerned authorities. Stop. The concerned authorities mentioned therein are the District Magistrate and Superintendent of Police and the Superintendent of Jail, Jaipur. Stop. Steno. Having heard learned counsel for the parties and after going through evidence available on the record, We would first like to mention that it is tried law for the prosecution to establish its case beyond all the shadows of reasonable doubts. Stop. On the other hand, it is also settled legal proposition that only on the basis of the prosecution witnesses being a police personnel cannot constitute a reason to discard or discredit their testimonies. Stop. In the light of this cardinal principle, we find that PW1, PW2 and PW3 are all police witnesses of the prosecution, whereas the trial court was informed all above referred glaring illegalities and inconsistencies. Stop. The legal propositions required that it should have been examined with utmost care and cautions rather than accepting pedantic ignoring the criticism without any valid reasons. Stop. Now turning to evidence of the informant as well as the supporting prosecution witness, we find that it does not inspire confidence. Stop. During incident, not even a single shot was fired by the dacoits even when they were being chased. Stop. This is a very unnatural conduct which does not appeal to reason at all. Stop. In respect of accused, the evidence in that respect is also very incredible and does not inspire any confidence. Stop. The investigating officer did not examine the said weapon either himself or from an expert to verify whether they are in working condition or not. Stop. On overall analysis of the entire facts and circumstances. Stop. Stanja. Thus, it is clear that adherence to the rule of equality in public employment is a basic feature of our constitution, and since the rule of law is the core of our constitution, a court would certainly be disabled from passing an order upholding a violation of Article 14 or in ordering the overlooking of the need to comply with the requirements of Article 14 read with Article 16 of the Constitution. Stop. Therefore, consistent with the scheme for public employment, this court, while laying down the law, has necessarily to hold that unless the appointment is in terms of the relevant rules and after a proper competition among qualified persons, the same would not confer any right on the appointee. Stop. If it is a contractual appointment, the appointment comes to an end at the end of the contract. If it were an engagement or appointment on daily wages or casual basis, the same would come to an end when it is discontinued. Stop. Similarly, a temporary employee could not claim to be made permanent on the expiry of his term of appointment. Stop. It has also to be clarified that merely because a temporary employee or a casual wage worker is continued for a time beyond the term of his appointment, he would not be entitled to be absorbed in regular service or made permanent merely on the strength of such a continuance if the original appointment was not made by following a due process of selection as envisaged by the relevant rules. Stop. It is not open to the court to prevent regular recruitment at the instance of temporary employees whose period of employment has come to an end or of ad hoc employees who by the very nature of their appointment do not acquire any right. Stop. High courts acting under Article 226 of the Constitution of India would not ordinarily issue directions for absorption regularization of permanent continuance unless the recruitment itself was made regularly and in terms of the constitutional scheme. Stop. In this view, of the matter, we are of the view that the interest of justice would require that even the respondent should have a fair opportunity of addressing the challenge to the disciplinary proceeding, having due regard to the settled legal parameters which we have adverted to above. Stop. In the absence of this exercise having been carried out by the learned single judge, it would be perhaps unfair for the court in a special appeal to carry out that exercise. Stop. In the circumstances, we allow the special appeal and set aside by. Stop. Over.